Hey everybody, it's Jim with Moco Life. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to be visiting with Amanda Starley at Shareable Spreads here in the Wood Forest area of Montgomery County, Texas. Amanda has a really cool business concept, and we're going to talk with her about how she's surviving in these challenging times. And as always, my director is going to tell you a public service announcement. Give it to him.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. You're welcome.
All right, without further ado, let's take a look at Shareable Spreads and Amanda Starley.
Bye, guys.
My name is Amanda Starley. I live in Wood Forest, Texas, Montgomery, proper. Oh geez, I married a Texan, and then we've lived here and then left and then lived here and then left. But I've been back in Texas for about 2 years now. But originally I was a pilot, fresh out of college. That's how my husband and I met, is we were both learning to fly in college. I've dabbled in just about everything. And through that I've learned to really follow my passions and let those lead me where they may, and that's kind of how I ended where I am today. So I have recently opened a business called Social Spreads, and it is a charcuterie board company that I make all kinds of boards. I do picnics, platters. People come pick them up from me. They take my wooden boards home with them. It's to present the food beautifully, which is kind of my most important thing, is I want people to be able to casually graze freely and not have to worry about cooking and cleaning. I want that all to be on me. And mostly I want people to be able to enjoy their company, and that's kind of how this was born for me. So my business changed dramatically almost overnight. I had 30 fairly large scale orders, baby showers and engagement parties and very large events that people were having me come do full table spreads, and then some smaller orders, birthday platters and things like that. And they just all canceled overnight. And I said, well, one thing I know in life, not just in business, is you got to pick yourself up and adapt and find a new way to be resilient and a new way to make it work. And so that's what I have started doing, is now instead of doing large platters for large gatherings, I've shrunken them down into these little spread love boxes, basically, that are to-go boxes, and they've got all the yummy goodness in there, meats and cheeses and fruits and nuts and olives and all of that, which is very much needed right now because a lot of people are tired of cooking there. And so I'm just delivering it right to their doorstep, 6 feet away. I drop it, I ring the doorbell, and then I step back where I text them and let them know that it is there. And I'm glad that I adapted as quickly as I did, because there's definitely a demand for it, maybe even more of a demand for it right now than there ever will be. In this environment, everyone is my target customer. Previously, you needed to be having a large-scale event. Now you just have to be at home. You can Netflix and chill. You can, there's so many different uses for it. People are doing picnics with their kids in the backyard. It really fits the mold for anyone. I'm getting anniversary orders, I'm getting birthday orders, I'm getting just everyone's at home with a smaller group, and they still want to be able to gather around food, because food is my love language, and a lot of people receive love that way. They want to gather around with their people and enjoy a good meal without all the work and all the hassle. So right now I am serving within a 10-mile radius of my home, which is again in Wood Forest in Montgomery. I have had quite a few requests for people outside of this area that still have the need for it, but aren't within my 10-mile radius. And so oftentimes we're meeting in parking lots or, at gas stations on the side of the road, and leave. But if you're local, I will deliver it right to your doorstep, no hassle. My typical business transaction is overwhelmingly done through Instagram. I do get some text messages and some messages through Facebook, but for the most part, people follow me on Instagram. That's how most people find me, because I've done a couple giveaways. And almost everyone at this point would just rather Venmo, because no one wants to be exchanging money given germs and the current climate and social distancing and all of that. So it's almost all done electronically at this point. And also it's a passion for me. Honestly, it really is. I enjoy food. It's my love language, and I enjoy making it pretty and presentable, and I enjoy how much other people enjoy it. You know, I get so much positive feedback about, wow, it's so pretty, I love it so much, everything tasted so good. You know, I had never tried that cheese before and I love it, it's amazing. And I don't know, it just makes me happy. My Instagram is my business name. It's @socialspreads, and my Facebook is @socialspreadstx.
Okay.